Oh my god. I'm shit. But I have. Uh, is my house still here? Fuck!
Well, it's not burnt down. It's still destroyed. Like it's back to when you were just here.
Okay, so just berserker, just running through. Hmm. Man, I really don't have anything to offer. Do you want some water? Or time alone? If you need time alone.
She was doing just fine in the prison. Why would you keep her? Oh my god.
I can leave you alone. I don't... Do I have a blanket? Is there a blanket I could wrap her in? Alright, well, I'll wrap her in a blanket and just guide her to the couch, I guess. Very gentle. Yeah.
Have you got all the ingredients? You can use my pot right
Uh, hmm.
Huh? Oh, I'm just going to kill her.
Wait! No, not vanilla! You
You
bastard.
didn't care. You were busy getting your person. I was waiting very
You
patiently
still
to
would
do.
need time. You'd still need time
I
to
didn't
get to her.
actually.
Fuck.
I had cut off her arm. That was the last thing we did. And then you went, got your trauma patient, sat her down, had her be scared, wrapped her in a blanket. Then I killed her.
Damn it. Whatever. You're just lazy. I'm gonna chop it up lazy so that way I could feel better.
Lazy? It was not lazy. You
No.
just didn't care. And that's okay.
Well,
Because she wasn't
you
important to
can't
begin
be
with.
every. I know she wasn't
Actually,
important to the game
physically,
because you
you
try to
can
kill
be
her fucking
everywhere.
so fast.
Whoa.
The moment I took interest, you're like, nah, this can't happen. Let's make sure anything and
Well,
everything I
actually, she
do
was
is going to wipe her off the face of the fucking
It had
planet.
nothing to do
By
with you.
God, this person
Actually,
isn't.
technically, you
I'm
got
going
her
to
killed.
murder.
And she was alive last time. She didn't die. This is the first time she did die.
Second.
None of the other times she did die because you made the deal with Deimos that she would live if she lost all her limbs. So she was alive that first time. Then time was rewound and she was
I'm
alive
still gonna
then.
say what I'm gonna say because
That is okay.
it's just
Because you do
I'm
it
gonna chalk
anyway.
it up. Um,
It always makes me just self-conscious and change the story, but it's whatever. But what I will do is, hey, Jolter,
I'm gonna have to watch all
time
my
for you to get
words.
from the
God
rope.
damn it. You're so mean.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to watch my words.
Nah, Eden just kind of stares out into the distance. He's like, So you know we gotta like murder that entire continent, right? Because you know they killed Clover. Extra seems fine. She's at a doctor. But they basically speared her straight through the chest. And I have no idea where John is. You gotta chill out. You can't break that visor. Don't you need that? Are you sure about that? No, I want to take it off her. I want it to break. It was a gift, you know? You can't just destroy a gift. You seem a little upset. What's wrong? Of course I feel angry, but we also can't just rush in and start killing people. Well, we actually got an assignment today. I think we should go do it. I wish I rolled low. She's good. She's. Ah. For Rosemary and Si's point of view, all there are. Aww. Yeah. Up. Pick her up. What do you mean? Wait, what?
I
What do you
love
mean?
that line whenever I hear it. It's great.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
That's such a great line. I think it's nominated for the best line of the year. Damn.
Sure.
Or not.
Anything you want. The Queen of the Water Kingdom? Apparently, a third person showed up and started attacking their kingdom. They got fourth partied. Because technically we're a party, then the two people who attacked us specifically, and then Izanami. So that's a fourth party. They third partied the third party.
Let me officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Because if Neocrum was scratched, he would have just sent an entire nuke back at him, and that would not have worked. But since he left to go build a building, two of them gave them enough time to plant it up and to...
Fuck's G.
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius,
Dude.
Gene, Defender of Mondstadt. With Gene on our side, surely even the vicious Storm Terror will be no match for us.
It seems a lot of people are also missing. Wait a second, hold on. No, wait. Because we stopped at the shower scene. Yep. Alright, well, your visor does light up once more. And so does every TV
Damn
around.
it! That's the skill exclude. He doesn't. There's something around the TV.
And what is shown is,
high ground.
well, it's not wreck you people. Wreck to you people. It is what is known now as the true human king. And he just cuts off Pink's head. Oh shit. She can't come back to life. Jaquista can't come back to life. Oh, I forgot. Oh no. If Jaquista comes back.
This used to be a bustling
I didn't even
city.
think about
So many storm
Jaquista.
terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen.
Whoops. That was whoops. Well, Snow's going back now. Yeah, no, she is executed.
Business is better than ever.
And as anybody you want, or as many people as you want, roll. You could roll for an entire nation with one dice, or just for one person for every nation with one dice. Really depends up to you. Bro, this is an 8-hour stream YouTube just recommended me. The worst commentators play We Were Here Forever. Rainho and Sea Dog Diao. Just a D20. You can either make that dice before rolling it, either for everybody in the entire nation, one group of people, or just one person. And you can roll as many times as you want. Or until that, and however long you want, really. Eventually you'll get it. The TV has a lot of frames, man. This was a pretty frame-worthy video of him chopping off Pink's head. Well, what is in the background? In the background of basically a gas case is somebody being used as what is either a battery or a Tesla coil. And it's Ken. To be fair, Ken has shown that he could fight, so the fact that he's captured is very great. Because Alice also isn't here either.
Ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too. I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
The only person of the group who survived that room was Eden. Now it's because he wasn't in there. He was trapped under the rubble.
Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
Not everyone. They didn't need everyone. Remember, you know, King didn't get snatched up. They tried executing King, and he murdered the vulture. Kinda. If y'all were to believe I just have a character just die. Just that easy. Young, you're lame. Just having character die. Depends on the person. But never a player. But never a player. Or B3. Mostly because I grew to like B3 eventually. B3 got lucky his character was actually fun and not just the annoying voice. Which also, I don't know if he cares about this, but King would have definitely sent a letter to every single kingdom for this declaration of war that he may or may not no, to basically join him or don't. Either join him or don't come anywhere near the war. True, they can just watch it happen. But it is if you cross over and you do something they don't like, that is completely fair game to them. They have zero morals. Any kids, women, children, all of them go.
Huh? How are you staying afloat like this with just a wind glider?
No, these people have no morals, so these guys aren't going to have morals either. So if y'all have morals in your kingdom and don't want to be labeled as war criminals, don't fight this battle.
Who said that?
I can tell you now, literally Alice went straight to the king, so like, it already kind of failed in the war king, with the war crime kind of thing. But she was already a war criminal, so I don't know if you can count. Don't you? Don't say it. I think I know you wanted to do this so bad. Is it? Never mind. No. It's living, but it's also heartless and disgusting. Go ahead. What
Bob?
is it? Bob is dead. Kinda. Now, Bob is now dead. Remember, Bob was inside of, Mary's lab, which Simple would have saw, but he didn't go into Mary's lab with everybody else. And that place is destroyed. Damn, okay.
What
Well, then,
happened to
Dimple, you
Alice?
do see the execution of. Nobody knows what happened to Alice. Alice disappeared. Whoa, no, she wasn't in the frames. But Ken is in the background as a generator. And
Does
Pink was executed on screen.
Ken have a shadow?
Storm Terror is a Kaya
Ken,
traveler.
not throughout the sparks of the light,
Oh,
no.
right. This is Kaya.
And
a travel
teleporting through the
mechanic.
TV is not a
These
thing you
two are
can
travelers.
do.
From afar.
Long story short.
I see.
Who is?
Welcome to Mondstadt. I understand the
Oh,
anguish
damn.
within you. I'm not sure why you're but everyone has.
But General had such a
Relax.
good
First
speech
and
for you
foremost, on behalf of
to
the Knights
calm
of
down, and now you're
I
going
would
to
like
just
extend our
be
thanks
like,
to
I'm
you
just
for
gonna
your help
focus
just
my
now.
sadness and anger at this one person now.
Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in me.
And Rosemary, because technically Rosemary's a part of this war, as Five says that he kind of needs to do it for his grandkids. Which also means you, in a way of, it's a weird thing, but technically, they're not your grandkids, but they are your nephews and stuff that were just executed and killed. In Marco, there's a knock at your door. There's... This person just pushes open the door. And it is... This dude just takes off his mask. And it is the person who, with his orange grenade...
Let's head in.
We don't have time to argue. You know the Deimos person in your house, right? Deimos, yes. His niece and nephew were just almost executed by the people on the news. Because you think he won't immediately try to execute me after this? He's going to throw a fit at this and then go and start murdering people. I don't want to be the first one on that list for telling him. He's very known to killing the person who gives bad news. No, because he actually likes you. We've had a singular conversation in one prank.
Jean,
He just hands you this satchel.
I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city.
This
Once
is
we meet,
satchel.
we must...
Relax.
It
I'll
has a
let
bunch
the
of my
handle
bombs
time
and
comes.
other stuff in it.
Gene, I've brought them. And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
Mondstadt welcomes
Well,
Windborn Trap.
a
I am
brother
Gene,
of mine
acting Grand Master of the
who's in
Knights of
prison
Favonius.
was also
This is
technically
Lisa, our
attacked
resident
by
librarian.
this.
Oh.
And we just happened to
Both.
so be
Sadly,
Dracula's
storm terror has
kids.
caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence. Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and late for a
But
mage couldn't get much worse.
you don't have to tell him
My
that.
skin is one
If it weren't, we simply
Well,
ask that you
probably.
repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your sister.
Well,
Good. In
technically,
that case, we need a plan.
I would have gone to
With
him,
storm terror now directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity
but
to cut
his
this battle
daughter
off
was
at the source.
probably not
Lisa
going
has
to let
revealed
me
the
pass
sources of
her.
storm terror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four
But,
Winds temples. Storm terror's
you can
ability
kill
to
things,
whip up
right?
these kinds
Somebody
of
has
storms
to.
can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples. I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Paimon doesn't.
Well,
Knights of Favonius, time is against us.
it's good. 'Cause it turns out
Storm is rampant.
Sam may have been a
There's
part
no
of the
point in
casualties,
maintaining
but
a
I will
defensive
see you
position.
later. And he just
We need to take
slams the door
initiative and
himself
act
as
before
you
the
can hear his
situation
footsteps
escalates.
running off to the balcony. It's not even that. It's just because, Sam goes over there to drink her coffee. And it happened in the morning at the party. Which, you remember, the castle and that village are very close together. So anything would have definitely hit that place. Almost definitely Relly. I definitely don't see Relly as not coming to war. They actually have gone out of their way not to attack you. They've even moved your boat forward a bit. But yeah, no, in this rate, you could see this land. That's very untrue, actually. It's just because of the way you went. Well, the only times the monsters were ever mean were on the island, and that was because they're known to fight back. And even then, Sky just talked to one of those sea monsters and be like, "Hey, friend, all right." Even though you blasted half my brain out of my head, sure. You comically railgunned me. Oh, shouldn't you be asleep? You're gonna get yelled at. Go to sleep. Sleep now before I shoot you.
Wait, why would I have a
Knowing
session?
knowing Deadpool, he's probably gonna tell me no in the morning and then not show up tomorrow.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Well, he said he didn't know what to do, so I don't. Please leave the fight.
I'm
Oh,
confused.
all those things of those people.
Besides, it's your fault for not knowing I was just trying to get a rouse out of you.
Get a
It's
rouse out
not
of
my
me.
fault. It's your fault.
What are you talking about? Get a rouse out of me? What?
What do you mean, what?
I don't
I
know.
thought I was very clear.
Get a rouse out of me?
You, well, yeah. How else would I be able to be a brat if I'm trying to be a brat?
Trying to be a brat.
The morning, yes, in the morning. Speaking of brat,
I didn't know
it's
that.
not. Yeah, I know you didn't know. It right over your head. It was sad for me to see, to watch. I wasn't actually that sad, but it's still surprised to me. It's all I was
Okay,
doing was just being a brat.
There's the blacksmith.
I didn't think of it that way at all.
I don't know. Most of the times when I try to be a brat, you don't ever think of it like that.
Redoing a shift run. I can't believe Youngest One told me to even do.
So then maybe that person didn't have any importance. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just not meant to
Who didn't have
have so
importance?
much freedom. God
Well, you
damn.
did. You still have.
So I said maybe I'm just not meant for it, because I just don't know what to do with it otherwise.
It just seems like your
Life
style
waster
is
like
more.
me wouldn't know how
It just
to
seems like your
spend
style is
time.
more of a railroaded kind of story of a singular track. But also, I don't really do things that way for a very good
No, it's
reason.
all good. It's all good. It's all
There's the reason I don't do things that way. Then I could tell you 90% of a lot of these people's stories would be removed.
Yeah.
Deimos' sisters, they technically were told to Marco. Marco ignored them, which was fine. Then Izanami
All
got with
one
one
is
of,
one.
his nephews, which I don't know why. I still don't understand that. Why
I
would you
wanted
want one of his?
Deimos.
Yeah, but why would you want a
Deimos
Deimos?
was already taken.
Deimos doesn't have, something
Uh,
you want.
I'm pretty
No.
sure Saga has made that very perfectly clear.
Yeah, I don't think Deimos or any of his sisters would have something you want.
Define a want, because if you're trying to achieve wants to make happiness, then I don't think I'll ever have any wants strong
So you
enough
would
to
pray down to
create
be the
me
lesser
happy.
being?
Huh?
You would pray to a god every single day to be the lesser being?
A lesser being to who?
To
I'm
just a
confused.
god. A god you'll never see.
What do I get?
You won't get anything. You just do pray. And you gotta be religious about it.
Why do I
Because
have to be religious?
if you don't, that scratches off one of the sisters. And the only way to get with, well, the main purpose of the one you were trying to go for was to try to kill Deimos or to just relax and sit in one area her whole life. And I don't think you would like either of those. I'm actually
Uh,
surprised anybody even young even thought to check the news to see she was even around there. That was more of a lucky thing because that was more of the start to war. She was going to be sold to the war and be seen a lot later because, Deimos' nephew and niece were basically half beaten to death. He would definitely go, which would put her in a fight against Deimos in that state.
yeah.
Y'all were just lucky enough to see her before that. But then there was a plan, and that plan really only works if nobody else but Deimos, because her whole plan depended on Deimos being alone for his entire life, which just isn't true.
She probably went to the wrong person for
And then the sister and the other sister and brother are still unknown. Actually, that's not even true. Well, actually, Young saw her once. She was a mercenary.
that.
And Phoenix saw her once. But they were so close to meeting each other, then Jacob died. And never got to say where she was, and then she left.
Well, to be fair, and even if you say marriage, I haven't had any great results yet, and I doubt I'll
Most people don't
continue to
have great
get
words
great
for
results.
marriage.
That wasn't the exact thing, but yes, it does eventually go around to that.
You can't really think of any people that like we have, because none of the people that are in a relationship right now are one healthy. They're all toxic and terrible for each other, or they're both just insane people, which you don't count for either of those. So, like a lot of these people, especially from the voice, just aren't mentally there. Jolter found Eden because Eden was going out of his way to murder Kudo and a lot of other people, out of his way to help Jolter, as she also was murdering people, and then it just all stopped.
Why?
And then Pink happened, who Pink is also not stably there because she had sex with her own nephew,
She's a tiny one, ain't she?
forcefully.
Wow.
Of course. All you need is the
Hmm.
ore. Anywhere.
And then she
Bring some back and
technically
I'll have
got
you
with
for no
Jaquista.
meat.
Jaquista disappeared, and then she was executed
He
for her
seems like
insanity.
a short-tempered guy. Was it something we said?
She's no use to people if she is, again, mentally not there. And only cares about finding his mother to, like, the creepiest degree.
Who cares about finding their mother? His mother?
Ken.
Okay.
Ken cares about finding his mother to the creepiest degree.
I'm glad he's looking.
Yeah, now she's actually out of prison and he at all looking for the right finder before she,
I
comes back to life.
think you need better internet. She's still lagging out here, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll have to think of something to do or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I could just see what Miki does and then just fight in his stance.
to what?
Just fight in Miki's stance after learning what he does.
Well, Miki doesn't give you anything. You don't gain anything for being with Miki.
But didn't someone say that essentially, even if there is a war, because if he has anyone following him, the power would go to the follower for that war, making him practically useless?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Huh.
But you do have that strength. It's just not a plus I could put on a dice.
Oh. I see.
What do you want? Oh, yes. These are okay, I guess. Should be able to...
Hmm.
Which Miki is also super insane, but so far he hasn't had anything to do but actually be a good person. Which is why Miki was even in jail. A lot of the people in the dome are either brutes
If you
or
ever fight,
insane people.
ideally when I'm not busy.
With Cherish, the
Blacksmith,
holy god
crafting,
people love
there's
and pray
nothing else.
to. But also, she's the one who wants war and watching of people killing them, killing each other. She gets off on it. While her brother just hates dumb people. But he seems the evil one. Because he's not.
Hmm.
Brutus and Caesar, they're
Certainly
Brutus and
can make
Caesar.
Genish work. Paimon will give him that.
And you had a run-in with Choker of her. She doesn't care who's in her way. She would literally drive a train through a city because she could.
Yeah.
And she got the thing she wanted. And Isabel is no better than any of the rest of them. He's completely broken. And Five murdered all the other angels because he felt like it. And then brainwashed his own, basically, daughter into also being the same way.
Hmm.
Which is why Rosemary's with Five instead of... Which Blink isn't any better. Blink goes out of her way to abuse her own husband. Oh, Pink is technically, if she was in any other world, would just be registered as a pedophile. Even though it's kind of her fault and kind of not her fault. But she made Lucy's kids have sex and then just kind of watch.
Huh. That must have been interesting. What?
A lot of things like that happen. We just never mention them because we think that's not something that needs to be mentioned most of the time.
Hmm.
Gain a relic, but I got whatever that thing is, and then we're gonna just go ahead and kill this boss. Please, attack boss.
Can I save? Okay.
Haha, you guys all have one health, what losers? Can I hit all of you in one attack? Add 3 shivs?
Oh, it's only 12.